I would like to call this meeting of the Cannabis Regulatory Commission to order. Mr. Saeed, will you please read the statement of compliance?
Chair, this is a regularly scheduled public meeting of the New Jersey Cannabis Regulatory Commission's 2026 annual meeting schedule. Adequate notice of this meeting has been provided in accordance with the Senator Byron M. Baer Open Public Meetings Act. Notice of the meeting was posted to the New Jersey-CRC Legal Notices webpage in accordance with Public Law 2025, Chapter 72. The agenda and information regarding the in-person meeting and the ability to live stream was posted on the CRC website. The meeting time and location has also been posted on the website of the New Jersey Cannabis Regulatory Commission and with the Office of the Secretary of the State.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Saeed. Will we please stand for Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Now, Mr. Saeed, please call the roll.
Commissioner Kennedy?
Here.
Commissioner Mapp?
Here.
Commissioner Nash?
Here.
Vice Chair Ferraro?
Here.
Chair Lawfer?
Here.
We now have a quorum.
Thank you. First things first is we're going to go into closed session. Is there a motion to go into closed session?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
We are in closed. It'll take about 90 minutes. Are back. All right, we're going to approve the prior meeting's minutes. Is there a motion to approve the prior meeting minutes?
So moved.
Motion Kennedy, second Mapp. All in favor? Aye. All right, we're going to move on to a chair's report. Mine's going to be very brief. So last meeting, the commission adopted a new way of looking at and examining violations. And we did it with an eye toward transparency. And in the past, we've assessed amorphous numbers for multitudes of violations, and I want to get away from doing that. I want the marketplace to know and see what is being violated and what those violations cost operators. I think it's important that the more information that's available to the consumer, the better it is. That's one. And if entities that are violated disagree with their violations, there are a multitude of remedies available to them. And as a commission, we are committed to a transparent and fair process when it comes to adjudicating violations. With all of that said, we don't want to violate entities. We want everybody to play by the rules. So this is I think there's like a hitting streak going on of every time the chair says, listen to your compliance officers. So this is going to be my time. Listen to your compliance officers, listen to your investigators. They're used, they're a valuable resource to everybody. And finally, I appreciate the entities that have reached out to invite me to their facilities. We want to be out in the field. We want to see the industry at work. We want input from people who are operating cannabis entities on the ground because we are not allowed to. So there's an intentional wall there. So we want to be a part of making the industry better, and we want to be a part of watching and supporting what entities do. So that is my very brief chair's report. I'm going to turn it over to Executive Director Riggs.
Chair, I will have also a brief Executive Director's report. Next slide, please. Licensing update today. Total licenses approved as of July 29th of 2026. There's a total of 3,255 applications that were submitted through our licensing portal. A little over 2,500 of those applications have been approved. There are 8 applications that are under review in our Office of Licensing, which is a substantial, decrease in the amount of licenses. Kudos to our licensing team for getting those licenses done and getting them to the board so that we can get businesses to market. 140 of those applications are pending resubmission because they have a cure. And then we have 98 applications that are under review and a more in-depth review in our Office of Compliance and Investigations. License to operate, here are our numbers, August 5th, 2026. We have 71 cultivators, 5 delivery, 3 distributor, 83 manufacturers, 350 retailers, still retail dominating the market at 57%. We have 7 wholesalers, 18 medical cultivators, 57 medical dispensaries, 12 medical manufacturers, and 8 testing labs for a total of 614 businesses that are operating in New Jersey. Licensing update today for total adult use or recreational licenses approved as of July 29th, 2026. 1,695 conditionals, 504 conditional to annual conversions, 355 annual licenses, and 92 expanded alternative treatment centers. Today, up for consideration, when we get to the meeting here, we have 3 ownership changes, 8 annual licenses, and 1 expanded alternative treatment center. And I'll give you some current patient enrollment data. As of August 4th, 2026, we're hovering right around 43,000 patients with a little less than 3,000 caregivers and a little more than 1,500 doctors involved in our medical cannabis program. And that is my executive director's report, so I turn it back over to you.
I think that was record time, by the way, so well done.
You're welcome.
Seriously, well done. Want to thank Director Tagliaferri and her staff. They're moving through licenses. It's really good stuff. All right, applications for permit or license changes. First, we're going to do ownership changes. Director Riggs.
Thank you, Chair. There are 3 cannabis businesses that are proposing a transfer in ownership today: Green Violet LLC, the Greenhouse Dispensary LLC, and Mr. Nice Guys AC LLC. Each one of these entities has satisfied all the regulatory requirements for an ownership change. The owners, the individuals, were vetted by our Office of Compliance and Investigations and deemed to be compliant to operate and qualified to operate in the adult use marketplace. And therefore, we are recommending that these ownership changes be approved by the board today. Thank you.
All right, are there any questions surrounding these ownership changes? If there are, staff is available. If not, is there a motion to approve? Motion Kennedy. I will second the motion. Mr. Said?
Commissioner Kennedy?
Yes.
Commissioner Mapp?
Yes.
Commissioner Nash?
Yes.
Vice Chair Ferraro?
Yes.
Chair Lawfer?
Yes.
The motion passes.
Awesome. Somebody's about to sing Weller Man or something.
It's Commissioner Kennedy. It's Commissioner Kennedy.
Next is cannabis business applications. We're going to move on to annual applications. Director Riggs.
Thank you, Chair. We have 8 annual licenses that are up for consideration today: 4 cultivators, 2 manufacturers, and 2 retailers. The first 7 will be up on the screen here because we do have 1 recusal that we'll handle after the fact.
Perfect.
All of these licenses have satisfied the licensing process. They've gone through our priority assignment. That priority has been verified by our Office of Licensing. They've gone through a completeness review and were scored by our licensing team. Qualification review was then conducted by our Office of Compliance and Investigations. And then we did a quality control review by our Office of Compliance and Investigations, licensing team, and our legal team. And now we're recommending that these 7 applications that are presented before you today be approved by the board.
Thank you very much, Director Riggs. Those applications are Brick City Buds, EBC Management, Everest Dispensary, the NAR Group, another Brick City Buds, Everest Dispensary, and Summit Wellness. Are there any questions on those applications? If not, can I get a motion to approve?
A motion?
Second.
Motion Kennedy, second Nash. Mr. Said?
Commissioner Kennedy?
Yes.
Commissioner Mapp?
Yes.
Commissioner Nash?
Yes.
Vice Chair Ferraro?
Yes.
Chair Lawfer?
Yes.
The motion passes.
All right. Next is a recusal.
Yes. Next on the agenda, we have consideration of an annual license for Vault 420 Company. Commissioner Mapp has recused herself from this annual application for Vault 420 Company due to an ongoing professional relationship. On account of her recusal, she will step out of the room while the board considers this particular application. Afterward, Commissioner Mapp will come back in and will take up the next order of business.
All right, Director Riggs, Vault 420 Co.
Thank you, Chair. This application has been reviewed in the same way as the previous 7 applications that were just approved by the board. It's been reviewed, it's been scored, and we are now recommending that this board approve this application for licensure. Thank you.
Are there any questions surrounding Vault 420? Seeing none, is there a motion to approve?
Motion?
Motion Kennedy, second Ferraro. Mr. Said?
Commissioner Kennedy?
Yes.
Commissioner Mapp is recused. Commissioner Nash?
Yes.
Vice Chair Ferraro? Chair Lawfer?
Yes, I just want to welcome Director Toisan. Thank you for coming. Very kind of you. Thank you. All right.
The motion passes.
Next up, welcome back, Commissioner Mapp.
Thank you.
Next up is voting to expand ATC certification. Director Riggs?
Thank you, Chair. This is for Breakwater Treatment and Wellness Corporation. It's a Class 5 retailer in Cranberry, New Jersey. They've submitted their certification materials, and they've met the regulatory requirements. As required by the law, they've certified that they have sufficient quantities of medical cannabis to meet the needs of the patients, and therefore we are recommending that this expanded alternative treatment center be approved by the board today. Thank you.
Are there any questions surrounding Breakwater Treatment and Wellness Corp? Seeing none, is there a motion to approve their expansion of their ATC certification?
A motion?
Motion Mapp, second Kennedy. Mr. Said?
Commissioner Kennedy?
Yes.
Commissioner Mapp?
Yes.
Commissioner Nash?
Yes.
Vice Chair Ferraro? Chair Lawfer?
Yes.
The motion passes.
All right. Now we are moving to cases, claims, and petitions. First up, our waiver request. I'm going to turn the floor over to Chief Counsel Mohammed Kumar. How'd I
Thank you,
do?
Chair. Not bad, actually.
Okay.
Thank you, Chair. We have 3 waiver requests that the board will be considering today. The Commission's regulations give the Commission the authority to waive a regulatory requirement if it meets the 3 factors enumerated under NJ-CRC 17:30-3.7. This provision states that the board may waive a regulatory requirement regarding the operations of the business if that waiver is necessary to achieve the purposes of the Act, is necessary to provide access to cannabis items to consumers, and does not create a danger to the public health, safety, or welfare. The first waiver request the board will be considering is WR063. Township Green LLC has requested a waiver of NJ-CRC 17:30-14.3A, which requires retail licensees to verify a consumer's photo ID to confirm that the consumer is of legal age to purchase cannabis before entering the premises. It should be noted that the requirement to verify consumers' ID before entering a retailer's premise is in our statute, and the Commission does not have the authority to waive that statutory requirement. With that, I turn it back over to you, Chair, for a board vote.
Thank you, Chief Counsel. Is there a motion to approve or deny this waiver request, WR063?
I make the motion that we deny this request.
I will second that motion. Motion Mapp, second Laufer. Mr. Said?
Commissioner Kennedy?
Yes.
Commissioner Mapp?
Yes.
Commissioner Nash?
Yes.
Vice Chair Ferraro?
Yes.
Chair Lawfer?
Yes.
The motion passes.
Chief Counsel?
All right, the next waiver request the board will be considering is WR064. Sussex Cultivation LLC has requested a waiver of NJ-CRC 17:30-16.1F, which requires cannabis cultivators and manufacturers, upon receipt of a written report confirming the test results of the representative sample do not meet specifications, to not sell the batch or lot to another cannabis business, and to destroy or dispose of the batch or lot by rendering it unrecoverable and unrecognizable. With that, I turn it back over to you, Chair, for a board vote.
Okay. Is there a motion to approve or deny WR 064 Sussex Cultivation.
Chair, I move to deny WRO 64.
I'll second.
Motion Nash, second Kennedy. Mr. Said.
Commissioner Kennedy,
Yes.
Commissioner Mapp,
Yes.
Commissioner Nash,
Yes.
Vice Chair Ferraro,
Yes.
Chair Lawfer.
Yes.
The motion passes.
Chief Counsel.
All right, the final waiver request the board will be considering is WR 066. ABCO Garden State LLC has requested a waiver of NJ-AC 17:30-10.2A2 and NJ-AC 17:30-13.2A2 to authorize a Class 1 cultivator to transport manufactured cannabis products from a Class 2 manufacturer's premises to Class 5 retailers. It should be noted that the statutory definition of cannabis cultivator does not permit a cultivator to transport cannabis products to retailers, and the commission does not have the authority to waive that definition. With that, I turn it back over to you, Chair, for a board vote.
Thank you, Chief Counsel. Is there a motion to approve or deny WR 066?
A motion to deny?
Second.
Motion Kennedy, second Mapp. Mr. Said.
Commissioner Kennedy,
Yes.
Commissioner Mapp,
Yes.
Commissioner Nash,
Yes.
Vice Chair Ferraro, Chair Lawfer.
Yes.
The motion passes.
Next is litigation matters settlements. Chief Counsel.
Thank you, Chair. Staff issued a notice of violation to Hashery LLC, which was under INV 09-2026. The board subsequently imposed a penalty to that entity, and now the board is now voting to act consistent with the discussion it had in executive session to resolve and settle this matter. And with that, I turn it back over to you, Chair, for a vote.
Absolutely.
Board
Is there a motion to accept or reject Hashery LLC's settlement for INV 09-2026? I'll move to accept the settlement. Is there a second?
I second.
Motion Laufer, second Mapp. Mr. Said.
Commissioner Kennedy,
Yes.
Commissioner Mapp,
Yes.
Commissioner Nash,
Yes.
Vice Chair Ferraro,
Yes.
Chair Lawfer.
Yes.
The motion passes.
Moving on up, notices of violation and enforcement action. Thank you, Director Toisan, the floor is yours. Actually, we are going to go out of order. We're going to start with INV 55-2026.
So next on the agenda, we have consideration of an enforcement action for Mr. Jones LLC. Commissioner Ferraro has recused herself from this enforcement action for Mr. Jones LLC due to an ongoing professional relationship. On account of her recusal, she will step out of the room while the board considers this particular action. Afterward, Commissioner Ferraro will come back in and we'll take up the next order of business.
Thank you, Mr. Said. Director Toisan, please give us an overview of INV 55-2026.
Thank you, Chair. Thank you, Chair. Is this
There
on?
you go.
Okay.
You're good.
So we issued a notice of violation to Mr. Jones LLC related to effectively advertising at a youth softball game. They were cited for 5 separate regulatory and statutory violations. And with that, I turn it over to you, Chair, for board consideration.
Yeah, so just quoting the violations. Violation 1 was NJSA 24:64-35A9C. Advertise sponsorship without 50% plus audience of 21 plus evidence. We valued that violation at $5,000. Violation number 2 was NJAC 17:30-17.2A. Advertised without 71.6% audience of 21 plus evident. We found that violation to be duplicative of the previous one, so we're going to value that violation at a 0. Next is NJEC 17:30/17.2D5. No proof of underage in attendance greater than 20%. We valued that also at $5,000. Violation number 4 is NJAC 17:30-17.2D7. Softball field was not an adult-only facility. We valued that at $2,500. And finally, violation number 5, NJAC 17:30-17.2F1. Failure to keep audience records We also valued at $2,500. This is a total valuation of $15,000. Is there a motion to assess the violation?
A motion.
Moved.
Motion Kennedy, second Nash. Mr. Said.
Commissioner Kennedy,
Yes.
Commissioner Mapp,
Yes.
Commissioner Nash,
Yes.
Vice Chair Ferraro is recused, Chair Lawfer.
Yes.
The motion passes.
Thank you very much. Now we can let Jackie back in. Welcome back. You were missed.
Thank you, Chairman.
Next, we're going to go to Mountain Dispensary, INV 31, 2026. Director Twice on.
Thank you, Chair. We issued a notice of violation to Mountain Dispensary for failure to inform the board or request an ownership transfer from the board. We cited them for 2 separate regulatory violations, and with that, I turn it back over to you, Chair, for a
Thank
board
you.
vote.
The first violation is NJ-CRC 17:30-9.2A, which is adding a passive investor without board approval. The next is NJ-AC 17:30-7.16D, failure to disclose an investor on a renewal filing. We have processes when it comes to licensing. They're there for a reason. It allows our agency to perform an accurate probity review and make sure that every application is compliant with the law. We valued both of these violations at $5,000 for a total of $10,000 for INV 31, 2026. Is there a motion to assess the fine?
A motion.
Motion Kennedy.
Second.
Second Mapp. Mr. Said.
Commissioner Kennedy,
Yes.
Commissioner Mapp,
Yes.
Commissioner Nash,
Yes.
Vice Chair Ferraro,
Yes.
Chair Lawfer.
Yes.
The motion passes.
Next is Green Analytics, INV 64, 2026. Director Twice-On.
Thank you, Chair. We issued a notice of violation to Green Analytics East LLC for failure to conform to the testing standards adopted by the Commission. They were cited for seven separate statutory and regulatory violations. With that, turn it back over to you, Chair.
Yeah. So in reviewing the violations, first was NJAC 17:30-9.10B91, no working accessible video surveillance. We valued that at $5,000. Next is NJAC 17:30-9.10B92, which is loss of archived footage, restricting commission's access. We also valued that at $5,000. Next is NJAC 17:30-19.3B4, collected only 1/3 of the required representative sample amount. We valued that at $15,000. Next, violation number 4 is NJAC 17:30-19.3B5, which is non-compliant sampling for non-homogenizable products. We also valued that at $15,000. Next, we went, violation number 5 is NJAC 17:30-19.4A, failure to test per their standard operating procedure. We valued that at $5,000. Next is NJSA 24:61-19E, which is delayed stability reporting, invalidated qPCR method, so they knowingly used the incorrect testing method, and we valued that at $15,000. Next is, and final, is NJAC 17:30-18.5E2, which is nonconformance nonconformance and traceability failures vis-a-vis ISO IEC protocols. We valued that at $5,000 for a grand total of $65,000. Is there a motion to assess the $65,000 penalty?
A motion.
Motion Kennedy,
Second.
second Nash. Before we vote, I just want to say integrity of testing is incredibly important. Our testing labs are safeguards for our consumers. And consumer safety is one of the 2 pillars that this agency is founded on. And we take deficiencies in testing incredibly seriously. And our staff through our Office of Compliance and Investigation, go out and we hold these testing labs accountable, and it's imperative that they are accountable, accurate, and good actors in the space. So I want to thank OCI for their work on this. I want to also thank Maria as well, who's part of OCI. And with that, I'll turn it over to Mr. Saeed for a roll call on the $65,000 penalty.
Commissioner Kennedy,
Yes.
Commissioner Mapp,
Yes.
Commissioner Nash,
Yes.
Vice Chair Ferraro, Chair Lawford.
Yes.
The motion passes.
Next is Culture Craft Cannabis Collective LLC. Say that 5 times fast. INV 65, 2026. Director Toyson.
Thank you, Chair. We issued a notice of violation to Culture Craft for failure to adhere to the regulations by extending the expiration date of usable cannabis without conducting the required stability testing. Additionally, their labels displayed incorrect harvest and expiration dates. They were cited for 5 separate regulatory violations. With that, I turn it back over to you, Chair.
Yes, first violation was NJ-CRC 17:30 dash 11.8A, which is expiration miscalculated CAP. We did not violate for this because there were certain inconsistencies and we felt that a violation was not appropriate. Next is NJ-CRC 17:30 dash 11.8C2, which is sold expired packages exceeded the 6 months expiration date. Again, because we didn't violate on the first one, it was not appropriate to violate on the second one. So both of those violations were assessed a $0 value. Next was NJ-CRC 17:30 dash 16.3B3, production date printed instead of the harvest date. We assessed that violation at $2,500. Next is NJ-CRC 17:30 dash 19.5G, failure to report stability testing findings. We assessed that at $5,000. Next is NJ-CRC 17:30 dash 16.3B4, which is missing expiration date on a label. We also valued that at $5,000 for a total of a $12,500 violation. Is there a motion to approve the $12,500 violation?
A motion?
Motion Kennedy. Second Ferraro. Again, I'm speaking to the consumer safety end of this. We need to ensure that our consumers are safe, and obviously accurate dates on packaging, just like it would be with dairy products or anything else. It's about safety, and we take that very seriously. So we have a motion and a second. Mr. Saeed, please call the roll.
Commissioner Kennedy,
Yes.
Commissioner Mapp,
Yes.
Commissioner Nash,
Yes.
Vice Chair Ferraro, Chair Lawford.
Yes.
The motion passes.
All right, next is Mr. Saeed's second favorite part of the meeting. And after this one will be Mr. Saeed's favorite part of the meeting. But public comment is first.
Thank you, Chair. As a reminder, public speakers during this afternoon's public comment period will be limited to 3 minutes. Please be respectful and concise during your comments. The first person I have on the list is Binal Amin. If you're in the room, Binal Amin. I don't see that person, so I'm going to move on to the public that are appearing virtually. Thomas Norcia. If you're in the room, please raise your hand. Thomas Norcia. As a reminder, it is *9 to raise your hand and *6 to unmute if you're calling in. Thomas Norcia. All right, I see you, Thomas. Just give me 1 second. Thomas, you have the floor.
How you doing? I'm TJ Thomas, Grover. I'm not wearing any cannabis business in the state of 2021. I know it's by the Department of Agriculture. I've seen extraction equipment and supplies that we don't distribute to. I've seen grow equipment and supplies that we don't distribute. I was operating 2 years before the adult program started. The town had the option of opting
Thank you, Thomas. The next person on the list is Todd Johnson. If you're in the room, please raise your hand. Todd Johnson. All right, I see you, Todd. Todd, the floor is yours. Yes, we can hear you, Todd.
Good afternoon, Chair Lawford, Vice Chair Ferraro, Commissioners Nash, Knapp, and Kennedy, Executive Director Riggs, Director White, and CRC staff. My name is Todd Johnson, and I'm the Executive Director of the New Jersey Cannabis Trade Association. Our membership is comprised exclusively of CRC licensed businesses, including cultivators, manufacturers, dispensaries, and investing houses. On behalf of the NJ-CRC and licensed operators throughout the state, I sincerely thank you for your approval of our waiver at the May meeting that removes the requirement for fingerprints and background checks for employees that are not owners or principals at their respective companies. On May 1st of 2025, I provided public comment at that CRC meeting and implored you all to eliminate original badging as it leads to an unintended discriminatory hiring environment in which prospective employees with any prior conviction are downgraded by hiring managers due to the potential for longer wait times for background checks to be completed and badges approved. Your approval of our waiver this year will allow all New Jerseyans to have an equal opportunity to start a successful career in the cannabis industry. While I reiterate our gratitude for approving our waiver request, I'm here today to highlight a significant gap in how this waiver has been implemented. As guidance makes clear, the waiver applies only to employees and volunteers working at adult use facilities. Employees and volunteers at alternative treatment center facilities remain subject to the full fingerprint and background check requirements and cannot begin work until those checks are completed. Notably, the Commission already extended a similar model to expanded ATC facilities whose employees receive an AU badge and begin work while background checks proceed in parallel. This distinction produces a strange result. The same individual with the same background may work immediately in an adult use dispensary, but must wait, often for weeks, before performing the identical job at a medical dispensary. There is no principal basis for treating medical cannabis employees more restrictively than their adult use counterparts, particularly given the therapeutic and often vulnerable patient population that ATC serves.
30 seconds.
Medical operators are left to compete for talent on materially worse terms than their adult use peers, even though both remain subject to identical CRC oversight and qualification standards. We appreciate CRC's continued dialogue on this important issue and understand the potential solutions are under consideration that may eliminate the disparity in badging medical employees. Uniformity in badging will provide significant positive impact for both operators and employees across the spectrum of the New Jersey cannabis industry. Thank you very much for your time and consideration today.
Thank you, Todd. The next person I have on the list is James DiGiulio. James DiGiulio, last four of the telephone number is 8131. James DiGiulio. And as a reminder, it is *9 to raise your hand and *6 to unmute. James DiGiulio. All right, I don't see that person. The next person is Gian Lombardi. If you're in the room, please raise your hand. Gian Lombardi. The last four of the telephone number is 7600. Gian Lombardi. I don't see that person. The next person is Michael Odenwald. The last four of the telephone number is 6902. Michael Odenwald. It is *9 to raise your hand and *6 to unmute if you're calling in. I don't see Michael. I'm just going to go over the list of the people that didn't get a chance to speak. Binal Amin, if you're in the room, please raise your hand. Binal Amin. I don't see Banal. James DeJulio. Last four of the telephone number is 8131, James DeJulio. Gian Lombardi. Last four of the telephone number is 7600, Gian Lombardi. Michael Odenwald. The last four of the telephone number is 6902, Michael Odenwald. I don't see any of those people. Chair, this will conclude the registered speakers we have for today's public meeting.
Thank you very much, Mr. Said. Before we move to adjourn, I do want to make an announcement that the September meeting will be moved to September 9th, and it will remain virtual, and there will be appropriate notices made to the public and press. Also, the October meeting will be moved to October 29th, and that will be in person, and also the appropriate notices will be made to the public and the press. With that, is there a motion? Sorry, this is Mr. Said's favorite part of the meeting. Is there a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Motion, Mapp. Is there a second?
Second.
Second, Kennedy. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. We are adjourned.